One of the top priorities with babies, besides keeping them fed and happy and changed and keeping clothes on their back, is keeping them safe. And the oldest staple in keeping the baby safe is a doorway gate or a stairway gate or some type of baby gate. This is probably the oldest and most well-known style. It is the classic wooden Evenflo gate. These gates have probably been around for about 3 or 4 eternities, maybe more. It is the oldest style of gate, and so they're pretty much anywhere. You can get these anywhere they sell baby gates. Toys R Us, Babies R Us, Target, Walmart, anywhere. They are that common and that well, they've been around forever. The basic principle of it is you can measure how wide your door is. Say it's a 30-inch door. You have these little wooden notches right here. You move the slider over to 30. Okay, it's hard to operate one-handed, so excuse me for a moment. You've got the little lock over here. You lift that up. You move this over to 30. You put it inside your doorway jamb, and then you lock it back down like so. And then it should have where this brace is on one side, the little rubber feet, and this brace is on the other side, and then the gate stands nice and firm in the middle. So it's very simple to operate, and it obviously goes from 25.5 up to 42-inch wide entryways. Since this is a very simple design, it does not work well with uneven sides. So if you have a stairway that you want to put this up with, and it does have the uneven spindles, then you pretty much can't use this unless you jerry-rig something like with, I don't know, say bungee cords. I know that for a reason. Anyway, so these are, unlike the what your parents probably had, this is plastic now, so it's a little bit safer than the older models. So it's a good gate, but the thing that bugs me the most is sometimes when you're bringing it back and forth, as you can see, the wood is just on these little metal tracks right here, and they have a tendency of the wood coming out of the track, and then you have to sit there and fight with the gate forever to get it back on track, which is kind of a pain in the rear. But this is the old standby. It's probably the cheapest gate you can get. It costs like $9–10 bucks. Like I said, you can get it anywhere. So in my opinion, if you have just a simple doorway you want to block, and it's got smooth, even sides, even walls or door jambs on both sides, then this gate will work just as well as any other gate. I mean, it's the old staple. You can make it as loose or as tight fitting as you can. Slam this lever down over here, and it works great. But if you have difficulty trying to get this thing back on track, figuring out how to maneuver this piece of wood junk to get it back on track, then you might want to get something a little easier to operate than this one. But as long as you keep this on track, it's easy to operate, it's well made, it's the old staple, and it's cheap as can be. So that's my review of the Evenflo baby gate.